And so it says in verse 33, this is commandment number 78, and if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good, and give money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. This is where we get a lot of our law in the United States today of liability, where, you know, you have some dangerous hole, you dig a big ditch, and this is why every time you see ditches that have been dug, they put cones around it and orange tape and say, hey, warning, because that way if somebody falls in, at least they can say, hey, there was a warning. It's actually biblical for people to be responsible when they create a hazard like that. And the Bible says if they dig a ditch and some animal falls in and dies, then you have to make it right and basically pay for that person's animal. And the way that they make it right is it says, you know, you give money unto the owner, the price of the animal that died, and then you get to keep the dead beast. Which makes sense, you know, they lost a living beast, now they get a living beast back, and then you get the dead beast, so you can at least eat it or use its hide or whatever you want to do. Now, these, when you read these, don't they just strike you as being fair? Yeah. You know, when you read this stuff, when I read it, it makes sense to me. I mean, I read this and I'm thinking, you know what? God is really making a lot of sense.